Hello, I'm Duke and I'm the broker of HiPacific. I got a little story to tell you. This story is called The Life of an Eviction. The life of an eviction is a very, very long life, and it happens from the very beginning to the very end, and somewhere in between something goes wrong. Somebody loses a job, somebody changes their mind, some relationship breaks up, or something happens that is unforeseen. 99% of the time, evictions happen when something unforeseen happens to the tenant. Most of the time, the property manager will know about it. Why? Because we do inspections, we have access to the tenants all the time, we're contacting them, we're talking to them, we're collecting rent. So the minute that rent starts to not come in on time, we contact them and say, hey, Mr. Tenant, what's going on? How are you doing? Why is this happening? And we start to put the story together. But the life of eviction happens, the tenant moves in, tenant stops paying rent. We go and tell the tenant what the choices are. Sometimes we let them out of the lease, sometimes we don't. But the problem comes in when the tenant stops communicating with you. That's when the life of the eviction turns for the bad, okay? Once you start getting legal with them, with your attorneys and stuff, remember that you have to do a 5-day notice of the writ of eviction first. So we have to give them notice. We have to let them know that what our plans to do is get the eviction done. Then we have to try to get them in court. Once they show up in court, 99% of the time, the judge will ask them first question, Mr. Tenant, do you owe this money? And they'll say right out, yes, we do, but we have an explanation. Now, I've been to court a few times for evictions, so I kind of know how this is going to go. Then they'll ask us to say what we're going to do about the eviction, what do we want done, and when do we want them out. So that's all the easy part. But once the court rules that they have to be out by a certain time, then we have to enforce that. So the life of the eviction runs usually the span right as soon as the tenant decides they're not going to pay rent. Okay? So that's why you hire a property manager, because I will tell you that with HiPacific, we have an eviction guarantee. If you want to know what that is, give us a call. Nobody else is doing that except us. And we back up our tenants that we put in, and we will pay the legal costs, okay? I can tell you more about it on the phone. You can reach us at 445-9223. Aloha.